Kim here with BeeCreative Crafts, and welcome to Off the Hook. So how is everyone doing tonight? I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing not too bad. So y'all, we are going to learn the lemon peel stitch this week, which is also known as the griddle stitch. I love this stitch. I have used it for several projects. You get just a little bit of texture, and it's super easy. If you do it in a multiple of 2, it's a 1-row repeat. If you do it in an odd multiple, it's a 2-row repeat, but it's super duper easy to figure out. So I really like it. So let's see who all we've got in chat. I know Miss Lisa McClure was here early. She said hello. She'll be lurking away. So hello. And there's Miss Granny D. Hello. Welcome in. And Miss Nancy. Nancy saying hello, everyone. Don't forget your thummies. Yes, please. And share. Miss Granny D's going to be watching, listening, and working. Well, hey, Miss Rebecca. Welcome in. Long time no see. Granny D's back. Yay. So, y'all, my craft show is this weekend. And do y'all think I am ready? No. I always do crunch time like the week or 2 before, and many of y'all know life threw me a curveball, so I have not gotten a lot done this last week. Just gonna be honest, I just haven't been motivated to get it done. So we're taking what I've got made, and that's gonna be that. So I'm gonna take these little guys here, my little scarecrows. They're going with me. I made some little gnomes. I've got some beanies made up. So yes. Hey, Tammy and Mandy, welcome in. How are y'all tonight? And did my mom come in? She did. Hello, Mama. But yes, so y'all, I meant to tell y'all, okay, I haven't posted it yet. Okay, so the hat we made last week, after the live ended, I went back. And the one that I started on the live, and I'm going to do a short. Well, it's not really short because I couldn't get it down to under a minute because y'all know I like to talk. But it's less than 3 minutes. But the one we did, we're going to flip it this way. Looks like this. So the first stitch or the first box is like a half box. But if you turn your work, so instead of doing 9 rows, so if anybody that made that hat last week or you want to go back and make the hat, if you do 8 rows and then turn and start with the wrong side, so that we start with the front post and then the 2 front posts and then the double, then that will give you this crossbar on top, so you will have 3 full boxes. And y'all, I explained that in the video. That's what I came in here to do before uploading this video. And I couldn't remember what it was. That's what it was. So when this video ends, I will go upload that video. So if y'all want to check it out, and I'll also try to link it to that live from last week. So yeah. Alrighty, let's see. We got some chit chat going on. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Everybody is saying hello to each other. So awesome. But yes, so that is what I have got going on this weekend. It is a 2-day event. It is outside right now. Fingers crossed. The weather is looking like it is going to be beautiful. So I am hoping that it holds. Karen says, watched you from Nevada. Awesome. I'm guessing that's what NEV is. That's what I'm going to say. But yeah, so I'm hoping that the weather holds because nothing sucks worse than having an outdoor event and then have it rain or be really, really cold or really, really hot. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be just a really nice, beautiful weekend. So, yay. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready to learn how to do the lemon peel stitch? Again, it's really easy. I really like it. Tonight, I'm going to be using a boy hook. This is an eye. It has rubbed off, so I'm going to be, she said watching. Awesome. Instead of watching from Nevada. Awesome. Are you on vacation? If so, have fun. And I don't remember what yarn this is. I will show it. The ball band was gone. It is a thin. Looks like that. Does anybody remember this yarn? Anyone? That's what we're going to be doing. So let me find the end here. Let me flip my camera and we'll get started. And y'all, StreamYard has updated their stuff. They've got some new bells and whistles. I haven't checked all of them out yet. So yeah, let's flip my camera. And I know it pauses me in the weirdest positions. I try to not make a funny face, and every time I make a daggone funny face. All right. Karen says, yep, she's at her brother's till Sunday. Oh, cool. Granny D said, it looks like an ice cream color. That's what I was thinking, too. One of their ice, but I can't remember which one. We're going to call it mint chocolate chip. I don't know if that's what it is or not. Okay, where's my little remote ski here? We're going to zoom down one time. Maybe. Boop. Or not. Why aren't we zooming? What's going on? Okay, maybe we're not going to zoom. There we go. Are we still on autofocus? Auto. There we go. Nancy said she started a car seat blanket with the bobbin that Miss C sent her, and she's on her 3rd row. Awesome. Okay, so y'all, this is a thin. It's a 3-weight. Did I zoom down too far? Okay, first things first. We got to fix this camera. There we go. Now where'd man go? Okay, so we're just going to start with a chain. We're going to start with even multiple first, and then I'll show you how to do the even multiple, and then I'll rip it back and I'll show you how to do an odd multiple. Now, generally, I will do a single crochet foundation row, whether I'm doing a washcloth or sometimes a half double, washcloth, baby blanket, whatever. Karen said she has never tried that yarn. Nancy, how is it? I like the bobbins. I bought several of them when Premier had them on sale a few years back, 2 years ago. All right, so let's go ahead and chain. Let's just go ahead and chain 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. Let me see if that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, so for the sake of this tutorial, I am not going to do a foundation row, but normally I do a foundation row because I just like the way it looks when I'm working up a project. But since this is just to show y'all the stitch, I'm not going to. All right, so in this first chain, so skip this little one here, go into the second chain from the hook and work a single crochet. And the next one, work a double crochet. And then you're going to continue that all the way across, alternating between single and double. So you're going to work a single, then a double. Also, this yarn is very thin. I probably should have used a thicker one to show y'all, but it'd be all right. Single, double, single, double, single, double, all the way across. Nancy says you have to be careful because it's not wound tight. That's kind of how the roll with it is. It's not wound tight. Okay, so when I'm done here, whoops, we're going to have a multiple of 2, so we're going to have 10 stitches. And then we're going to end with a double crochet. Ta-da! That's what you got. Nancy said it also says it's a 4, but it feels like a 3. Just sitting here looking at one that I have over on the shelf. It looks a little bit thin. I haven't used it. I bought enough to make a blanket, but I just haven't gotten to it. All right, y'all. When I say 1 row repeat with an even, it's 1 row. So you chain 1 and turn. Okay, so now in this double crochet here, you work a single crochet. And again, you just 1 row repeat. So single and then a double. And then a single and a double. and it starts creating this really nice texture. Single, double, all the way across. So Nancy, what color are you using in that? I bought some peachy colors. One is it's like a peachy and a gray, and then a peach gray mixed together. I don't remember what the actual color was called. I could look, but. And then you end with a double crochet, chain 1, turn, and then you repeat again. Single, double. And what you're doing is you are working a single crochet on top of every double crochet stitch. And then on top of every single crochet stitch from the row below, you're working a double crochet. And that's why if you're working it as in an odd multiple, it will be a 2-row repeat, because every other row you'll end with a single instead of a double. Granny D says, my kind of pattern, easy 1-row repeat. Yes. And you get a really nice texture. Usually I do it in an odd multiple, and that's the texture you start getting out of it. Alrighty, now let me back this out, and I'll show y'all how it looks up with a odd multiple, or an odd multiple, I should say. And let's get that back over here. I haven't used my boy hooks in a while. Like I was saying before, this one's an eye hook, and it has rubbed off, so you can't really tell it. But one good thing about boy, they keep their colors the same. So if you buy a new set, all your I's are going to be pink, all your J's are going to be green, all your K's are going to be blue. So hopefully they don't swap it up. Nancy said it's called Snowy Owl. It's white and 2 shades of gray. Hey, Rudy, welcome in. Cool beans. All right, so this time let's go ahead and chain 12. And this time I'm going to go ahead and do a row of single crochet, just because, you know what, I'm not going to go into the back hump. I'm just going to do a single crochet foundation, just so you can see kind of the difference. When I'm doing a washcloth, sometimes I'll do 2 rows of half double, and then I'll start and end each row with a half double, just to kind of, so that it gives it like a smooth edge, and then the texture's in the center, kind of frames it out. So I'll do, you know, maybe 1 or 2 rows of half double, and then I'll start and end with either 1 or 2 half doubles. Just depends on my mood. But I did go ahead and link in the description box below. I have a tutorial for the lemon peel stitch, and then I also linked a baby blanket and a lovey where I used it. All right, so now we're just going to chain 1 and turn, and then I'm going to start right here in this first one with a single crochet. And then same as before, you're just going to alternate single and double all the way across. The only difference is this time, if I counted correctly, you will end with a single crochet instead of a double. Single, double, single, double, single, double. So what has everybody got planned for the weekend? And I hope everybody did okay as far as all of the hurricane. I know it affected a huge area of people from Florida up. Parts of East Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina got hit really hard. I know there are some people down in, where are they at? Georgia, maybe? Georgia, Alabama area that got that got hit pretty hard. No, I guess it's Georgia. I guess parts of Georgia are the ones that are still without power in a lot of places. And then obviously the Asheville area. And I know it's not just Asheville, it's Asheville and a lot of the cities like around Asheville. My brother was without power for almost a week. He finally got his power back on. Well, I guess he was out with it. Well, yeah, almost a week, about 5 days. He got his power back on Tuesday. And then I have some other friends, their power came back on today. And then I have some others that their neighborhood got hit pretty hard. And they're in South Carolina. And they were told it would probably be another, probably 2 weeks. So, Karen said, yard sales with the brothers. She did Jimmy Beans yesterday. No Mikey. She missed him. Oh, bummer. Yeah, I saw that they were there shopping the warehouse and stuff. That would have been cool to see him. All right, so we're going to chain one and turn. Okay, so now since this one ended with a single, we're going to start with a double crochet. So go ahead and do a double, and you can do a standing double, you can do chain 2, however you want to start, but basically this first stitch is now going to be a double. Then in the next one you do a single, and then you go back to doing your repeat. Double, single. So again, all you're doing is working the opposite stitch from the row below. So here we have a single crochet, so in this single you're going to work a double. And into this double, you're going to work a single. So if you ever get stuck on where you're at, just look at the stitch below and see which one it is, if it's a single or a double, and then do the opposite. My mom said she is going to be giving her great niece a baby shower. Yes, my little cousin is having a baby. A little girl. Granny D says, thanks be to God they only had some gusty wind and lots of rain, but we never lost power or had any downed trees, so yippee skippy. Been praying for all of the folks affected by the hurricane. Yes. And we didn't in my area either. We had a lot of rain. A lot of rain. And we had some temporary flash flooding, but mostly it was just like creeks and rivers getting out of their beds. Nothing anywhere remotely compared to what happened in East Tennessee. All right, and then here we are at the last stitch of this row. So it's a single, so we're going to work a double crochet right onto the top of that one. And see that texture, how you get just a little bit of texture? I like to use this for washcloths. It works up really quick, I think. Okay, so chain one and turn. And then now we're ready to go back to the first one. So this is a double crochet here. So you go single, followed by a double. This is very, very similar to Suzette stitch, except for instead of working these stitches into the same stitch, you're working each stitch into their very own separate stitch. Rudy says 8:16. Central Standard, 8:19 here now. Woo. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm just like flying through this, but it's such an easy stitch to do. And single. Ta-da! You get this nice, pretty textured stitch here. Hey, Kimberly, welcome in. Nancy said they found a tree that had fallen in their backyard a couple of days ago. Blessed that it fell away from the house because it would have taken out the master bedroom. Oh, that is good that it fell the opposite direction. All right, y'all. I'm going to rip this back out again one more time. And I'm going to show you how you can start and end with a half double so that it kind of frames out that texture. Alrighty. I'm going to make this section, I'm going to make this one a little bit wider just so you can see it better. Sorry, y'all, had to count. Okay, I went ahead and did a chain of 20. Hey, Zach, welcome in. He said, sorry, had to skip the ad. It was for a scary movie. I don't do those. Hey, I don't blame you. Granny D says, wow, wow, glad, Nancy, that it didn't fall on your house. I know, right? Let's see, I did 20. I'm going to go ahead and chain one more for 21. On this, I'm going to do a half double crochet foundation. I'm going to do 2 because I want my corners to be more squared off. Sometimes I will just do a chain 1 for half double, but if it's my starting foundation row, I usually will do 2. Kimberly says, working on stuff around here, so she's going to be lurking. No problem. Okay, so I'm going to skip these first 2 into this 3rd stitch, work a half double, and then I'm going to work a half double in each stitch all the way across. And I should have, if I counted correctly, an odd number. Whoopsie, when I get done here. I believe I did 21, so I should have 19 stitches. If not, it's not a big deal because this, it doesn't matter if you do an odd multiple or an even multiple. The only thing that matters is that you work the opposite stitch on top of it. So, whoa. I'm just going to do, I believe I'm just going to do 1 row of half double if I can keep it from undoing. And Zach saying, sorry he missed Granny D's live yesterday. And she said, no worries, Zach. Yep, I was at work. I missed the last probably 15 minutes. So, you know, the phone rang and then somebody came in my office. So I caught the tail end on the replay. After everybody left my office, I just hit play again and finished her out. Zach says he'll miss it again tomorrow due to work. I know. Adulting. This is a thin yarn. Probably not the greatest yarn for me to use for tutorials, but it was in my drawer right here. And I thought since it's got long stripes, you'd be able to see the stitch. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting out of frame. He said he worked 6 days this week. Monday was his only day off. Yuck. Okay, so chain 1 and turn. Now in this first stitch here, we're going to work a half double. Why half double? Because it kind of brings it up to the same height as what your 2 alternating stitches would be. So if you have a single and a double and combine them together, and then when you work the 3rd row, it gives you the height basically of a half double. Granny D says, never any worries about missing her. Come when you can. Exactly. Then I'm just going to start with a single. So after I did my half double, I'm going to do a single and then a double. And then I'm going to alternate between single and double all the way across until I have 1 stitch left. Tiny had to come in here and see what we were doing. He has laid down at my feet. At least he's laying at my feet, not up on the desk. Trying to stick his face up here. Do, 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 do. Ooh, and I got the Jeopardy question all ready to roll. And I gotta tell y'all, I got it right. I was excited. It was a guess. But, well, I say it was a guess. It's an educated guess because it's the only breakfast I could think of that goes along with the clue. And I don't want to give it away just yet, but you'll see in a minute. Well, in about 10-ish minutes or so. I'll do it after the first ad break. Probably going to go live tonight for about an hour because this stitch is flying right along. All right, so I just did a single crochet. I got 1 stitch left. In this last stitch, work a half double. And I know I have probably like confused y'all, but I keep getting out of frame, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, Charity, welcome in. Chain 1 and turn. Then in this first stitch, work a half double. Then in this next one here, you're going to start with a double crochet because you're just going to work a double right on top of that single. So again, just alternating between the stitches. If it's a double crochet, you work a single crochet on top of it. If it's a single crochet, you work a double. So Miss Charity, how are you doing tonight? And I tell y'all what, watching all of the recovery efforts and it is going to take a long time for all of those areas that were affected to rebuild. Long time. I know they were saying that a couple of the interstates that were washed out are going to be closed till 2025. So it's going to take a while. Charity says she is good. Good deal. So does anybody have any questions on this stitch at all? Please ask in the chat and I will answer as best I can. Once I started learning what stitches were called, this one I've been calling lemon peel, but it is also known as the griddle stitch. And it may have some other, I kind of think it's also the cobblestone, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot to Google that, but I'm pretty sure that's another name for it. Okay, so here I just worked a double. I've got one stitch left, so in that last stitch, I'm going to work a half double. Chain 1, turn. Starting in that first stitch, work a half double. And then we started with a double, so this time we're going to do a single and then a double. And again, y'all, if you do this in an even multiple, it's a 1-row repeat. And you don't have to, you just single, double all the way across. I got to make things different, got to be difficult. Do it in an odd. For the blanket, if you are stitching along with the blanket, you can choose whichever way you want to do. If you want to keep it as an even or an odd, whichever you prefer. I will add a stitch to mine and start with 199 and go ahead and do an odd multiple. But that is your preference. You do not have to increase or decrease. You can just keep it as is. Miss Charity saying hello to everybody. Single, got one stitch left, and work a half double. I'm going to do one more row and then we'll see, chain 1 and turn, see if you can see that how it's framing it out. Hey, Chris K, welcome in. Chris says, oh, it's nice to know a name for most of my wash rags. Yes, see, I like this. I've been doing this stitch a long time too, and I never knew what it was called. And so then I said, I'm going to start trying to figure out what these stitches names are. That was part of the inspiration for this stitch along for the year. And I guess over the years, different areas have named different stitches different things. For the most part, they're all the same, but some of them just have come up with multiple names. And this one, like I said, I'm pretty sure it is, I know it's lemon peel and griddle, and I'm thinking cobblestone is the other one. But it works up pretty quick, I think. Mainly because it's just, singles and doubles and don't have to worry about your stitch count. You just cruise right along Okay, let's see if you can see how that is starting to frame that out. Let me put it down there a little bit. There we go. See, you got this nice little flat here, and then it's flat on the sides, and then you got this nice stitch pattern here in the center. Let me turn on focus. There we go. Look how that texture you get. It's not a lot, just a little bit. Just a little bit of texture. I really like it. Let it focus in. Like I said, I use it for a lot of stuff. Let me see if I lost Oscar the other day. Bert's laying here. And I said I was going to find him before this live, but I didn't. But he couldn't have gone far. I don't think. Because he was laying right here. Now this guy, whoa. Batman here, he's done in lemon peel. But I have an Oscar Lovey somewhere. I have a tutorial for him. Let me flip my camera around so I can show you. Granny D said, looks very nice. Thank you. Whoop. Chris K says, ads. Hey, y'all. On my side, it's paused, so I don't know how. I need to go back and pay attention during the lives how quickly the camera changes. But yeah, so this guy here, Nancy said cobblestone's different, single crochet. It's got a half double. Okay. All right, good deal. Okay, not cobblestone then. So, let's see, you get this little bit of texture. Now, this is one of the Lime Brand Mandala Ombres. I don't remember which color, but that's what this is. And this is a wonderful yarn. It's very, very soft. I use it quite a bit. But I did double crochets at the bottom here. Did I half double it at the beginning of each one? I think I did. So. Or maybe not. Maybe not, but anyway. But that's what I use for this little guy here. Hey, Liz, welcome in. Zach says, dang it, I said the S word. Granny D says, it's okay, Zach, I give up. I say it a lot too, Zach. I can't even, But, so yes, I like it. I like to use it for washcloths because it gives just a little bit of texture. And like I said, it's easy. I just don't know where Oscar went off to. He couldn't have gone far. His buddy Bert's here. So, all right, y'all. Okay, everybody's back. Let me drop the Jeopardy question. Zach said he's a lost cause at this point with saying that word. It's okay. It is okay, Zach. Alrighty, Chris says, since we're doing the same stitch, I just need to time with you. Good deal. And I'm going to drop the Jeopardy question. Then I'm going to work on this a little bit. I could have made it a little bit wider. Because I could probably whip up a baby blanket with this. Because I think, let's not remember, this is quite a bit of yardage. So I could probably make a little baby blanket out of it. But, yeah. Nancy said, am I taking those little guys to my show? Well, I was going to. I've only got 2 made. I've got a bunch. I was planning on having quite a few of them made up. Didn't happen. Like I said, this year has kind of gotten away from me. And then life threw me a curveball. And we're just going to roll with it and roll the punches and do what I can do when I can do it. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. Alrighty, and I'll fill everybody in on that at some point. Somebody, like I said, a lot of y'all already know. My sister suggested that I do like do some video clips to go along with it to kind of vlog my journey. So I'm probably gonna do that because some of the stuff it's not a humorous situation, but some of the things, the way it was worded to me by other people, has been kind of humorous. So I may do that to post at some point. Chris K said, or a scarf for the littles. Yeah, that would be cute. And this is a really soft yarn. Okay, so let me drop the Jeopardy question. Brand. Nope. Banner. Wrong thing. Banner. Okay, so y'all, we are still on Breakfast of Champions. And the answer is, some translate this Spanish name. Let me try that again. Some translate the Spanish name of this breakfast dish as country-style eggs. Now, I know at least one person in this chat is going to know the answer immediately. But, like I said, it's the only thing that I could come up with. Granny D said, that's a good idea to vlog my journey. Yes, and and I thought about, and I have some members in here, so y'all let me know, maybe starting them as member only, and then as I get more, I won't say comfortable, because when y'all find out about it, it's not really something that I would be comfortable, ever be comfortable. If y'all know what I mean, the ones that know, and then make them public, because it maybe something that I go through or that I say might be able to help somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Sandra, welcome in. And she says, Rancho Huevos. Chris K says, Nancy, help. And she said she just got home from work. Ugh. Yes. It was a long day. We've been busy at work, which has been a good thing. It's always good when you're busy. And Nancy says, huevos rancheros. Zach said he just got home from work at 9 o'clock. Ooh, that's a late night, Zach. But anyway, yes, so members that are in the chat, let me know what you think on that. If you think that sounds like a good idea. Granny D said, wow, Sandra, long day. Yes. Okay, so while y'all answer, I'm going to flip my camera back around and we will crochet some more on this stitch. Again, if y'all have any questions, drop it in the chat. Like, if you have any questions on this stitch, again, it's fairly easy stitch. So, let me switch my camera back around. I'm going to look up here, and hopefully I won't have a goofy look on my face, although I know I will, because I never managed to look up at the right time. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Sandra said, yep, she's supposed to leave work at 5, and she left at 8. Oh, my goodness. Zach said, yep, he ended at 8:30 and then had a 20-minute drive home. Luckily, I no longer have to drive that long to get home from work. Let me turn the autofocus back off. I work fairly close to home now. So that is the blessing. But it used to take me about 30 minutes because I lived further out of town. So, yeah. And a lot of people in my area drive all the way to Nashville to work. So they have a good 45 minutes to an hour on a good day, not counting traffic. So, yeah. I'm fortunate to work close to home. Sandra says, show me all the stitches. Okay, so we are doing the lemon peel. And you can work it in an odd multiple or an even multiple, whichever you choose. If you choose even, it's a 1-row repeat. And then you alternate doing a single crochet and a double crochet. So singles and doubles all the way across. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This stitch is called lemon peel. Singles and doubles, and then on your next row, you'll work a single on top of your double. So this here is a double from the row before. So you'll work a single. And then this little tiny stitch here that's hanging out down here is a single crochet in the row below. So now you'll work a double into it. And that's all there is to this stitch. You just alternate doing singles and doubles. And by doing that, you get this really cool texture because the single crochets bring down the double, kind of squinch it down, and that's what's giving you that little bump. And then a lot of times I will start and end each row with a half double just to kind of help keep it squared off and straight. Chain 1 and turn. Again, starting and ending with a half double. You do not have to do that. You can jump straight into the stitch. You do not have to do that, the half double. I just like to. Sandra says, getting your bump on. Exactly. And then you just repeat again between singles and doubles all the way across. Single, double, single, double. Now, like I said, if you have it in an even multiple, then it is a 1-row repeat. You start with a single followed by a double, and then you'll end on a double. You'll chain 1 and turn, and then just repeat. Single, double, single, double, single, double. Nancy says, loving the strapping of the yarn. Thank you. And I need to dig in this drawer right here and see if maybe that label came off in the drawer so I can share with y'all what this is called. But I'm with Granny D. I'm pretty sure it is Lion Brand ice cream. Pretty sure that is what it is. And my mom says, yes, I should share my journey. Last week, I was not up to filming it, but I am feeling all of the prayers, y'all. I really, really am. Yesterday and today, I feel like I could share it. Hey, Jax, welcome in. She said, what kind of mischief is going on up in here? We are doing the lemon peel stitch and chit-chatting. Granny D said maybe it's pistachio. You know, it might be. Jaxie, do you recognize this color? My ball band's missing. I think it's in my drawer. And Lisa, thank you. Let me go over here. Where is my... Right here. This is for you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Sorry, y'all. I'm digging in my drawer. I was looking to see. Hi, Tiny. If I'm not feeling the ball band, so I don't think it's in there. Let's see here. Jaxie says, lemon deliciousness. Yes. Zach says, oh, he says, hey, Jax, we're being angels. No mischief here. You know, it might be pistachio. You know what? Granny D said, Law, y'all, she digging in her drawers. I know. Okay, we're going to... Okay, first we're going to turn autofocus back on because that's terrible. There we go. All right, let me flip the camera back around. And y'all know what? I can go look up this yarn and we can find out what it's called. Yes, we can. As long as it hasn't been discontinued, we can totally go find out what it is. So let's go over here because I'm pretty sure that it is Line Brand. I'm with Granny D. I'm pretty sure it is Line Brand. Whoopsies. Ice cream. Yarn. Okay, let me share screen. I'll come back over here and see Granny D's thing. Lyles, she's digging in her drawers. Nancy says, the beauty of the internet. I know, right? Share screen. Ice cream. Share. Okay, back over here. Yes, we are sharing. Let's see. Now we'll just scroll until we see the color that it is. Nope, not that one. Not that one. It's the greens, and it may be discontinued, but sure, like, you know what? Let's do this. Images. Let's take a look, see. It's like this one here, but that's not the color. Oh, is it that one? Nope. It's the green one, not blue. Tiny quit. Oh, look, there's a purple one. I have some of this right here too, or I did. This one here, this rainbowy one. I made baby girl. Oh, it's that one right there. But what's it called? That's a review. I had this one right here too. I don't remember what it was called either. Can y'all see when I'm circling stuff with the mousey? Well, dang, y'all. I'm not seeing it. Y'all probably are like, it's right there. I can't see the chat because I'm over here scrolling. Okay. It's one of these here that's got all the 3 names on it. And all the different languages. It could be pistachio. I guess I could type that in and see. Okay. Well, that's not working. Let's see here. Pistachio. Let's try that. Nope. That didn't work. Oh, is it this one? Oh, it's this one. It is pistachio. According to that. Kroger. Whatever. Okay. I want to see the ball band. It's not going to show me. We're just going to take their word for it. We're going to go with Granny D and say that it is pistachio. That's what we're going to do. It didn't even take y'all over there with me. Oh my goodness. Let's see. She said it might be banana split. Seems like the name didn't go with the color. Yeah, Yeah, because to me it looked more like mint chocolate chip. Because, well, you can't really see it because I'm little, but it said, I don't know that. Okay, well, here, let's see. Let's type in banana split. BANANASPLIT. Oh, that's the other one. Okay, this is the banana split. That's the other one I have or had. And I made stuff out of it too. It's discontinued. Close that. And I bet you it didn't take me over there with y'all either. Goodness gracious. Hey, Chandra, welcome in. It's got no chocolate in it. Oh, hey, Susan. She says she got stuck in the ads. That's okay. Let me see. Let me stop screen share and then re-screen share. That's the only thing about screen share is when I click on a link and it opens it up somewhere else, then y'all can't see it. Okay, so this is the banana split one. This is the other color that I've made stuff with. I did make a baby blanket with this one. It's a very soft yarn. Very soft. But I do think that you are right, though. I think it is pistachio. Let's go Lion Brand. Ice cream. I don't even know if that's how you... am I leaving out a letter? Spells pistachio. That doesn't look right either. It would help if I knew how to spell pistachio. It's not the roving one. I think it's just did it take y'all with me? It did. Susan said, ooh, I like that banana split color. Nancy said she's using the lemon meringue for another baby blanket. Yeah, and it's very soft. It is a thin. I mean, it is a 3-weight. If it's not labeled a 3-weight, it should be because it is thin. It is definitely not a 4. Sandra said, ooh, Nancy, I bet that's working out pretty. Yes, I bet it is too. I am just not seeing this color, but I know that that's probably what it is. Pistachio. Let me. Oh, here's one. eBay. Open up. Stop share. Let me close here. Close this one and then reshare. Nancy says, yes, it is labeled. Oops, wrong button. Let's go change the camera. That's not what I wanted. I want to screen share. And there we go. So that is, well, she got hers from Hobby Lobby. And I very well may have got mine from Hobby Lobby too. I don't remember. Actually, I think I bought this one from, I think I got this one from a Facebook haul. I think a lady was getting rid of a bunch of yarn and she probably did get it from Hobby Lobby because a lot of the yarns that was in the haul I got from her was from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so that's the only photo we've got of it, but that's it because it's got that little strip of like this green color, like this. I don't think it's a pistachio color. It's more of like a baby poop green. Olive green. We'll go with olive green and like a gray. So yeah. Hola, Maritza. Nancy says she is using the basket weave stitch for that one. Oh, that's right. That is right. Okay, stop screen share. But yeah, so this is some of the other colors that it. Focus. Come on. There we go. That's coming across a little bit as a blue, but it's really not. Well, it's more of like a blue-gray. It's not as dark as it's showing up right there. At least not on my side. It may not be showing up as dark on y'all's side. Right there, maybe. My mom says the wall color in her kitchen is considered pistachio ice cream, and it looks like a different shade of green to her. Yeah. Jaxie said, yep, that's pistachio. Nancy said she was gifted 4 skeins, but I don't know where the ball band is for this bad boy. It's got to be in that drawer. Well, it don't got to be, but I thought it was. There we go. That's what color it is right there. Okay, y'all. It is almost time to drop that answer or the question to the answer. So if y'all are just coming in and you have missed it, we've got the Jeopardy answer right here on the screen. The category is Breakfast of Champions. And the answer is, some translate the Spanish name of this breakfast dish as country style eggs. So put your answer over there in the chat, and then we'll wait till after the ads run. So we'll give about another 5 minutes, because then the ads are going to run at the top of the hour, and then I'll drop it. Jaxie said, shame they discontinued it. I know, it's a very soft yarn, and that banana split too. And I want to say I had 1 or 2 other colors of it. And I had a bunch of the small ones that had like the white strand that went through it. That like the rainbow one that I was showing. It was really pretty. Really pretty. But it's very soft. It's been really nice to work with. I'll have to work up something with this. Maybe, I doubt I'll have time to work on anything. I always say, like, when I go to craft shows, I'm gonna work on stuff while I'm there, and then I never do. I always take something, but I never have time. And if I do have downtime, I'm yapping. I'm running my mouth, talking to people. And there's gonna be, let's see, 4 of us. Let's see. Jaxie says huevo rancheros. And Maritza saying hey to people. But yes, so there's going to be 4 of us. We got a double booth. They're pretty good size. They're 12 by 12. Our booth space is 12 by 12. So I have a friend that's going to be bringing, that we're splitting the booth with. She's doing sublimation stuff. Her company is called Frog and Bean. So she's going to have some sublimation and some vinyl. And then my brother-in-law, he's the one that does the beaded art. Sorry, Tinykins. Hold on. Oh, what am I stuck on? I can't roll. I'm stuck, Tiny. I'm stuck. Okay. We're just not going to roll. We're going to lean. He does the perler bead art. And his thing is called Just Bead It. See, he did the little bee. This was the inspiration for my logo. I sent this to a friend of mine who is a fabulous artist. Her name is Alexis. And she's the one that created my little bee logo for me. But he's going to be there selling his bead art. And then my sister is going to have a table. And she is going to have some 80s stuff. I was calling it 80s memorabilia, but I really don't know because I haven't seen all the stuff that she's bringing. So hopefully we'll all be able to sell all our goodies. And then I got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm taking these guys, these guys. I've got beanies. I've got some of these guys, some more lovies. What else do I have? Quite a few beanies, quite a few washcloths, which some of them are still laying here. So these need to get off of here. These need to get out of here and into the box to go with me for selling. And I got this one from the Waffle Stitch. So I got to gather them all up so that they can go with. I made some youth beanies, which I meant to take with me to family dinner on Tuesday. Totally spaced it. So I could try it on the little monkeys' heads, on my little grandbabies, because I think I've got a good youth size that'll fit like from toddler to like probably 10 years old, depending on how big the child is. And then other than that, they can just go into an adult beanie that'll last them. So, oh wait, I was getting ready to say it's time to drop it, but it's not. So y'all, if y'all want to share out your channel with the peeps that are here, y'all can type in, what did I change it to? I think it is Be Happy, B-E-E Happy, all one word. Y'all try that and see. Mr. Nightbot will drop your channel link. And y'all, I have to sneeze. Hold on a second. Haha, just kidding. Apparently I don't have to sneeze. I just thought I had to sneeze till I said it. Oh yeah, and I've got these guys. I'm going to take some of these to sell. For those that missed it, these are coasters. To just a little coaster. And you just stick them, you roll them up, you shove them down in the pot. And then ta-da! You do it a little neater than that, but that's the gist of it. Then you get a little flower pot. I have some smaller ones, but I'm thinking, because this one here is a 2.5 inch pot, 2.5 inch, and it holds 3 pretty well. 4, I thought I could get 4, which I can get 4 in it, but it's a really tight squeeze. Because I was going to take some this size with 4, and then I was going to take the 2-inch size with 2. But 2 and the 2 inch is, I mean, and the, yeah, these are, I take that back. These are 2.5. The other one are 2. I don't know what I said. This was a 2.5. It holds 3 really well. 4 is a tight squeeze. But is this a smaller one? Yeah. So this one, I've got 2 in there, and it's really tight. It took me a minute. It took a bit to get this in here. So I'm thinking I may just do singles, because this guy's a little teeny tiny. He's a little teeny tiny guy. So I got 2 in there. What do y'all think? What say you, chat? So do you like the family size? And then an individual. Ta-da. And Rudy's coming in with huevos rancheros. Okay, y'all, let me drop the answer. Or the question to the answer. I think most of y'all have figured it out. So again, if y'all are listening and not looking at the screen, the category this time was called Breakfast of Champions. And the answer is, some translate the Spanish name of this breakfast dish as country-style eggs. And the question is, what is huevos rancheros? So y'all are correct, all of y'all that said that. Let's see. Nancy said single would be good for personal size. Chris said single is better. Okay, because that's what I was thinking too, because the 2, it just looked too much. It looked too big for this little teeny tiny jar, or little teeny tiny pot. Now, y'all, you can totally crochet your own little basket if you want to make these, but I had a lot of these little pots sitting around that I didn't know what I was going to do with them. And so I painted some. That's got all my little glue sticks in it temporarily. And then I painted this one. So some of them got a paint job, some of them didn't. This one still has a little bit of the sticky from the tag that was on it. So I may throw a coat of paint on this one. Or, you know what? I got some alcohol laying here. I may just rub it off with some alcohol. Let's see. Rudy is speaking in Spanish. Let's see. He said the song Huevos Rancheros by the late Joan Sebastian, and a quote from the Itsy Bitsy Spider. He said Joan was a man that sings Secreto de Amor. Secret admirer, right? Secret, my love, something like that. Alrighty. So, I've also got these to sell. And again, I was going to go to the store. I was going to go to Walmart and get a few more of these little guys and have several of these. But I didn't make it up to that Walmart. I could have done I guess I still could though, because I can do a grocery delivery. So I could probably order them and they would be here tomorrow. Rudy said that quote was used at the house. Nancy says, secrets of love. Okay, so that's okay. Secreto de amor. Of, that's right, de is of. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. There are certain words that are not social media, I won't say they're not bad words, but they're just words that kind of get you flagged. So that's why I didn't read it out loud, Rudy. There's just certain things that they, like I said, they're not bad. They're just, they pick up certain flags. Hey, Candy, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Chris K said her foreign language credit came from American Sign Language, not Spanish. That's cool though, Chris. That's really cool. All I can do is the alphabet. Well, there's a couple of songs I know because they I guess it was in elementary school and they taught us how to sign a couple of songs. And it's like, because I learned them back then, I can still do those. And then I can do the alphabet, and that's about it. But that is something good to know. That is very good to know. That's good that was an option. That would have been, I feel like that would have been a popular class if that had been offered when I was in high school. We had Spanish. Let's see, when I was a freshman, we had Latin because my brother took Latin. And we also had German. But then when it was time for me to do a foreign language, I was going to do German. But they didn't have enough people sign up for that class. I had German 2, but not German 1. So I took Spanish. But I feel like sign language would have been really popular. I feel like that would have been a popular class. Rudy said, we've been losing Hispanic singers. Oh, I'm sorry. Susan said she had to clean and close my office. Well, hey, welcome in if I haven't said hey to you yet. Nancy said she also knows her alphabet, and her and her sister used to sign words back and forth. Yeah, and like if you go slow, I can spell it all out, which I know like that's like not the easiest way, but you know, you do what you can do. Oh, and I know I love you and yes, and you know, certain words, but and one a YouTuber that I used to watch, he was teaching sign language. He was learning it and teaching as he learned. He would do a live every Wednesday. I don't think he's doing the lives anymore. Of course, he also has he got married and has kids now, so I guess he doesn't have the time as much time as he used to, but yeah. Rudy says 9:07 Central. Yes, it is. And did anybody type in? Is Mr. Nightbot working? Did anybody type in to share your channel? I don't want to pop out if y'all are wanting to share your stuff. But yeah, I've got to get my stuff together, y'all, so we can set up for the craft show this week. We can set up for the craft show tomorrow, and they're gonna have security on site, so that is really nice. If ever y'all do a craft show, if you can set up the night before the event, that is awesome sauce, because then you don't have to get up super early, which I mean, I'm still gonna have to get up early, make sure everything is set up, make sure I'm ready to roll, but you don't have to get up as early because you've already got your tent, your tables, your merchandise. All of that is already there. And while it doesn't seem like it takes a lot of time, being able to go the night before and get all of that out, a lot. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Granny D said ASL would have been popular and also just great to know. Sugar Class in college still has the great book that they used for the textbook called The Joy of Signing. I know. I think that would be really, I'm like you. I just think that would have been a really popular class, and it would have been really good to know. I mean, that is like, it just would have been very handy, and it would have made a lot of people not feel so isolated. Charity said she had a babysitter that was teaching little man some sign language, but didn't share with her, so he would get frustrated because he was saying please, and I didn't know. Aw. Gritty D says, hugs and prayers for you, Pam. All will be well. Love you. I hope so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate all the prayers. Like I was saying earlier, I could feel them. Yesterday and today, I really could feel them. Very much. And Chris K says to Granny D, love that book. And the one that was teaching it was Brandon Fair. Is it Ferris? Yeah. Hold on, let me check. Pretty sure that's his name. Y'all, words and names, and let's go to my channel over here. Brandon. Yeah, Brandon Ferris. I was right. I don't know if he still has all of the lives on his but his channel name is I'm Brandon Ferris. I can show y'all. He's funny. He's a comedian. Copy. He went viral for he was learning how to knit, and it went viral. And he's got a lot of really cute videos. Jaxie said she has that book too. She was one semester away from getting her interpreter certificate in ASL. I need to go back and finish. You do. Chris K says, too bad nurses didn't know it when she was relearning how to speak. Oh, that would have been good too. Absolutely. Okay, so this is Brandon's channel. And paste. I really like his stuff. I mean, his comedy may not be for everybody, but he does a lot of like physical comedy. But I mean, when he was learning how to knit, if y'all haven't seen that video, let me see if I can find that one real quick and share that one because it was hilarious. And a lot of you, Nancy, that have tried knitting and you're like, not for me, you'll get a kick out of his. Okay, learning to knit. Share. Copy. Granny D says, I love Brandon Ferris. Dear Jesus. Yes. He's so funny, y'all. I really like him. Oh, let's see. Scrolly. And Granny D says, gosh, Jaxie, yes, when you're able to, time-wise, go back and get that certificate. Yes, absolutely. Nancy says she saw a Facebook reel today where he shares an animatronic troll. And y'all, he buys stuff off of Amazon, and he does this Google Translate, like he'll make say bake a cake, and he'll Google Translate it to another language, and then into another language, and then back into English, and then do exactly what it says, like through all the Google Translates. And he does it exactly word for word what it says to do. It's pretty fun. I like him. Y'all, he's got, I don't know, how many to say, 1 million followers, something crazy. So I'm not sharing out somebody that's brand new and has like 4 or 5 guys. Hey, Daniel. Hey to Ash and Oslo too. But yeah, he's funny. I like him. I think he's hilarious. Now some of his stuff, like I said, may not be. And he likes purple. And all his peeps are called the Dooders. But yeah, so y'all check him out. I like him. And there's his learning to knit. Nancy, if you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it. Because you do. Almost 7 million. See, there you go. I've been watching him for a long time, though. Like, I don't know. I guess I started following him right after it was right after that knitting video went viral. So, I mean, he wasn't even dating, or if he was dating Maria Gloria, they had not openly said so. I don't think so, though. I don't think they were even a couple at that time. I think they were just really good friends. No, they were just good friends, and he was the babysitter. So, yeah. My mom says, good night, bedtime. Got to read her Bible, calm her brain so she can sleep. Good night. I've got to check in the morning, make sure I got all my tables. think I do, but if not, maybe coming by your house on the way to set up to pick up my table out of your garage. Daniel says, hey, Granny D. Granny D said, hey, Daniel. So, y'all, we haven't done a whole lot of crocheting tonight. We made this. Let's see. Granny D says, I'll have to put his learning to knit on her community tab. I think I did that way back, but worth doing it again. Yes. He did one on crochet too, but it wasn't nearly as funny as the knit. But the knit one was just hilarious. If y'all haven't seen it, I mean, using them knitting needles, giving him a marshmallow. If you haven't seen it, check it out. You scrolly back up here. All right, y'all. I gotta go get some stuff together. So, does anybody want to go live? If so, let us know, and we will we'll come over and watch over there. Granny D says, I hope the weather will be great for your event. Love you. Checking out. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. And you are welcome to share my journey on your channel if you want to. I messaged you. And those that do know, you can as well. And I will video. I will start a vlog. I will start vlogging it and posting it. Yeah. So, because, you know, like I said, if nothing else, maybe my journey can help somebody, even if it helps one person. Yeah. So, yep, that's what I'll do. I'll have to do it on a good day. Y'all know what I mean? Those that know, you know what I mean. Granny D said, oh yeah, I read your message. I'll get the squirrels praying. Thank you. And I'm not trying to be cryptic, y'all. It's just, yeah. I'll share eventually. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to pop off of here so I can start packing up all this stuff because I have forgot about these guys. These guys need to go into the tote. And these little guys here. Come here. Let me grab another one. Ugh. So I got these guys that I made. These need to go in the tote. This one has little rosy cheeks. And then this is the one I did with fabric. So these little guys, they need to go into the tote. Now, for those that watch, this is the puffy paint, and it still feels tacky to me. I mean, it's not as scary. It's not scary. I'm reading Nancy's thing. It's not really tacky, but it's feels sticky. But I think it's because it is the puffy paint. But so I think I like the yarn beards better than the puffy paint ones, but they were already done, so I'm not redoing them. Grady D says, I feel like all will be well hugs. Thank you. Nancy says, don't forget the scarecrows. That's where the scary came in. I'm not going to forget them. They're going into the tote. They're coming with me. And Freddie and Harry. Freddie and Harry are coming too. Nancy says, the yarn ones are so cute. Hey, Lisa Knits, welcome in. We're getting ready to head out because I got to pack up stuff for the craft show because, yeah. Oh, y'all know what? I forgot I had toilet paper right there and right there. I bought toilet paper today because everybody going crazy down here in the South. Buying up all the toilet paper. I don't know if it's like that everywhere else, but they heard port shut down or something and went bonkers buying up all the daggum toilet paper again. And I was down to like 1 roll or 2 rolls, and I'm like, I got to get toilet paper. Y'all got to stop. And most of it's made right here. Anyway, but craziness. Lisa said, that's okay. I just got in from Knitting Club. Well, welcome in. I hope you had fun at Knitting Club. Like I said, if anybody wants to go live, just let us know right quick, and Anybody that's hanging out and wanting to go over can go watch. Oh, I guess I can take that off the screen. Wrong. There we go. Alrighty, y'all. I am going to, yes, be happy. That was it. I'm going to head out so that I can get stuff packed. I'm going to try to stay motivated to get stuff done tonight, which, I mean, it's going to have to get done tomorrow. I'm going to load it up into my car. But I'm going to go ahead and put these guys definitely into the totes. And I'm going to go ahead and put these little gnomies in there because I got these guys. Then I have some that I decorated the hats. So I'm going to do all these. Get these loaded up. I got 2 of each. So I got 2 of these. 2 with red hats. 2 with orange. Actually, one of the orange ones has, he has the puffy paint beard. But I may go back and glue on some yarn over it. Because I didn't love the way the puffy paint white turned out. But I do kind of like the silver. But like I said, it just feels sticky. It's not really sticky. It just... Do y'all know how like when if you just put down hot glue, but you don't glue anything on it, you just use it as like a decoration or whatever, and then you touch it, it kind of has that little grippy feel. That's what this feels like. Nancy said she is too tired tonight, but she will be live tomorrow. And Lisa said, yep, she always enjoys knitting club. Fun. Charity says, I wish you good luck with the craft fair. Thank you. It's going to be a long weekend, but hopefully right now the weather is supposed to be beautiful. So fingers crossed that it stays that way, because like I was saying earlier, it really stinks when you're at a craft show and it's outside and it starts to rain, because that has happened before. But hopefully this weekend the weather is going to hold out and stay beautiful. Then that way that brings the people out. And yeah, I mean, we have a canopy, but when it's blowing and the wind's blowing and it's cold and it's wet, then people don't want to get out. So yeah. And Lisa also says, good luck at the fair. Thank you. And y'all, funnel cake and fair food. And it's the Banana Pudding Festival. So banana pudding. Yay. And a friend of mine, her husband does, he does catfish. So he's going to fry up Tennessee River catfish at one of the booths. Chris K says that tackiness is why the puff paint is good on slippers. And that's probably also, too, why, I mean, I've seen people use the hot glue, too. That's I hadn't thought about that. I had not thought about that. But, yeah, I bet you're right. Because it does. It's, like, grippy. But, which, I mean, the silver, I mean, I like the texture that it left for the beard. I'm just not happy with how the white one turned out. I don't know why. I don't know why it looks different than the gray, but not my favorite. I can show y'all. Well, that's why I did do it on that one. I did too. So here are the 2 that I did with the white puffy paint. Just don't dig them. I glued pom-poms onto his head to give him fuzziness, because I don't know. I don't like how they dried. And then here's another one here's the other one that I did that was silver. And the puffy paint does not go very far. It does not go far. Like I did 2, 3, 4. I did 4 of these guys with the gray. And as you can see on this one, you can't really, I mean, you can kind of, it's thinner. It's because it's almost gone. Lisa says, I like the gray Santas. Thank you. They're little gray beards. And then on the backs, I just painted the backs. So if y'all haven't seen these, I picked up the ghost and the witch's hats at Dollar Tree and turned them into little gnomies. Turn them into little gnomes. Alrighty, y'all. I hope y'all have a fabulous weekend, and I will see y'all hopefully next Thursday. As of right now, I will be live next Thursday. That is subject to change, but for now, that is the plan. If you missed the lemon peel stitch tutorial at the beginning, I do have a tutorial, or the live tutorial. I do have a tutorial it's linked in the description box below. It's a really easy stitch. And then I've made several projects using the lemon peel, and I thought I had a washcloth video, but apparently I never finished editing, or I never uploaded it. So at some point this month, I'll see if maybe I've got it saved somewhere and maybe upload it. But if not, you can just use the tutorial, or you can shrink down the baby blanket to whatever size you want your washcloth to be and use that. But it's a great little stitch. I use it a lot for my washcloths because you get just a little bit of texture and it works up pretty quick. So alrighty, y'all. I hope y'all have, again, like I said, I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend, and hopefully I'll see y'all next Thursday. So let me go over here, and y'all, StreamYard has started some stuff where they upgraded, or they made changes. So when I hit end, and when I hit go live, and when I hit end, it's supposed to automatically play my intro and my outro. So we're going to try it and see if it works without me having to go click the extra little button. We're going to try it. It worked for the intro, so we're going to try it for the outro. All right, y'all, remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.